Hey, we're back again. Round two
Yep.
of not practice, if you will.
Yeah.
This is conversations with the Claywells, I guess you'd say. Um, we're talking about good mental health, as we have been. Uh, Pops likes to come at you through the usage and understanding a better understanding of your dreams. I like to talk to you about journaling and the benefits therein. So what I'm going to do is start by talking to you about what we talked to you about last time. Not to be redundant or anything like that, but one of the things we talked about was that I said you can write whatever the hell you want. You can write whatever you want in that book of yours, right? That composition notebook that I advise you to go out and get from CVS or Walgreens or Walmart or wherever you want to get them from. I said you don't have to write what's true, and in a manner of speaking, that's accurate to say. But what I would prefer and what I found to be more beneficial and more useful is what you can call creative nonfiction. Um, the incidents or the events or whatever, however you want to term them, in your writings, in your commonplace book, in your journal, whatever you're going to call it, they're yours. And you can make them as creative and sunshiny or colorful as you want them to be. But they should be based in actual fact. They should be based in what actually happened to you throughout the day, simply because that's going to be more beneficial to you in the long run. Fair enough? All right. Go get them, Pops.
My sister's calling me on the phone, but we won't worry about it. What I talk about is dreams and the value of dreams. Now, one thing I said last time was you step into your dream. Well, what actually you do is, here's your dream. You're standing in the park, you're next to a tree, whatever it is, you're walking down the sidewalk. There you are. Well, your job is to step into your dream and act it out. And so I'm asking you to stand up and pretend that you're going to work a dream. You stand up, take a step, and now you're in the dream. Here's the tree and everything. You're in the park. A dog runs across the park. The squirrel chases it, or it vice versa, whatever it is. That's whenever you act out the dream, whatever it wants to say. If your tree wants to say, get out and get more exercise. If the dog says, be better and nicer to your pets and your friends. Who knows? I don't know. I have a dream. I found my dream was of a box of watercolors like you have when you're a kid. And there they are. There they are in front of me in my dream. And I thought, well, what can this be about? Heck, if I know. So in order to know that, I step into my dream. I look at the watercolors. Now, the worry I have is that, I've used them all up. I can't have any color and excitement in my life anymore. Well, I look into the box or the container of watercolors, and lo and behold, there's a lot of color left. Purple, red, blue, yellow, all of them. And it's telling me the message I get is that I have all of the colorful things in my life, and I have plenty of color in my life if I choose to have it. So that's what I'm talking about when I say step into your dreams. And I think that Jay's got something here with talking about what happens in your daily life, because your mind is helping you all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Helps you at the grocery store,
Absolutely.
helps you every place,
Mm-hmm.
in all ways. And so the mind helps us at night too by giving us dreams. And I've always considered it, what if? It's a story. It's a story. What's these watercolors doing there? How'd they get there? But my mind puts it out there for me to step in and look at the watercolors and realize something, that I have lots of color and excitement in my life if I choose. If I choose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where journaling comes in. Jay, talk to them about journaling and how valuable it is.
Well, it's interesting that we're doing this and have been for the last several weeks. In that, when you think about it, Pops and I are telling you to do the very same thing. He's telling you to do it while you're asleep. and I'm telling you to do it while you're awake. In a manner of speaking, obviously.
Yeah.
So, what I would suggest again, we're still talking about the same thing, is observing retrospectively, I guess you'd say, what you experienced in an event that you're trying to document in your book, right? Um, Look at all the angles. Look at who did you talk to? What did you talk to them about? What do you think? What impact do you think that that conversation had on them? What kindness did you hear them speak to you? Even if it was an exchange between you and the grocery clerk, right? One of the things that I've noted over the course of my life as an adult is that part of the doing of this is making things happen. Interact with people, talk to people, communicate with the world around you. Um, I think that that's become more important nowadays because since 2020, and we all know what being locked in the house was like, and the turmoil that we've experienced in recent years, we tend to isolate. We tend to stick to ourselves, even when we're going to get a coffee or going to a restaurant or going to the movie theater. We don't want to talk to anybody. We don't want to interact with anybody. We think we might be bothering people, or we assume that they're bothering us. I don't think so. I think human beings, as all of us really already well know, are social animals, and we need each other. And that's part of why I'm doing this as well, is because it puts me in front of you. It puts Pops in front of you. It puts me and Pops together in the same room at the same time, and it's just a good reason to utilize this healthy relationship that we have, this symbiotic relationship that we have, this ability to be more observant as we continue down the road. So,
Right. And
yeah,
so what you have, so back to dreams. He's telling you that that's what, look around you, all the things that he talked about, going to the store, the movies, the data, every place. You see people, and what are they doing? Taking care of themselves. They are the most important person that they know, and so are you. You are the most important person in your life. You can love your mom, your dad, your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, all of that stuff, and they are important to you. But you are the person taking care of you,
absolutely.
and you should do it to the best of your ability. So I'm talking about dreams. I had a dream. Here, I got a list of them. A glass of water with 3 ice cubes in it. And I step into my dream. I take the step. I'm in my living room or I'm in the utility room, wherever I am. I'm by myself. Nobody has to know what I'm doing. I step into my dream. There's the glass of water. All right. To act it out, I drink the water. Well, now I see that the ice cubes have melted. Well, now this dream isn't about ice and water. It's about me. I have to replenish the ice cubes. I have to replenish my determination, my courage, my confidence in myself. You have to do those things all the time. And it's not a drudgery, it's just a sense of self. So take care of yourself. So that's what I have to do. I've had to do it and I still have to do it. And I'm urging you to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Work your dreams, find out what your mind is telling you to work on or is assisting you with, and your life will get better, right? Because you're in charge.
Mm-hmm. If you do these two things in conjunction, if you keep a journal, like after work or after dinner or whatever you want to say, and you hit them with 250 words a day, uh, 3 to 5 days a week if you can. I mean, just to get started. And then you also keep that notebook by your bed and so on and so forth. You'll note that you're talking to you about you more than you even realize. You're talking to you about concerns that you have, and you're creating ways to create solutions.
Yes.
And you don't even realize it.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, what we're trying to do is encourage you to encourage you.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And so once you get lined up and you get kind of a handle on what we're talking about here, give it a shot. And we'd like you, honestly, to let us know that you're doing something. We post these videos, as you know, on YouTube. I post links to my own Facebook account. I tried to post a link to Instagram. It got kind of convoluted, so I'm just sticking with YouTube and sticking with Facebook for right now. So what I want you to do is follow, like, share, all this stuff, right? Leave us some commentary. I promise whenever we can, we'll get back to you. We'll send you some feedback. We appreciate your feedback. We just want to know that we're getting this out there because we're going to keep coming at you. We're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep sitting in front of these curtains and saying, "Hey, we're the Claywells and we know how to do this." So, until next time, all right? Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you.
Thank you.